What's up, Royals? I'm Kai. Hope you're doing well, and I have another egg cutting to show you. But first, I want to give a quick shout out to Chris over at B&S Reptilia. Great guy, very knowledgeable, so make sure you go and check him out. Information down in the description below. Like I said in the last video, I have another egg cutting, and it is of the Sunset to a Cinnamon Candino. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that footage for you right now. And make sure you stay tuned later because I'm going to give you an update on a Jungle Woma Het Sunset clutch. And there's a few other genes involved. I don't remember what they are, but just stay tuned. Roll the footage. What I have here is a clutch of Sunset to Cinnamon Candino. So the goal here is to make double hets Sunset Candino. And we know Candino is a combination of albino and candy. So half of these should be Het Sunset, Het Candy, and the other half should be Het Sunset, Het Albino. So this is not going to be a clutch where there's a lot of eye-pleasing snakes in here, because the only codon we have is Cinnamon, and other than Cinnamon, you're just going to see normals. I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. We do have a total of 5 eggs. These are 5 pretty large eggs, so we should hopefully get some healthy chunky babies. There's that tongue, there's that nose, there's that mouth, and there's that tongue. And this clutch actually pipped, let me see what day it's supposed to pip. 4 days early, so that makes it 9 days early, because the date I write on this tub is already 5 days early, and this came out 4 days earlier than that date, so it's a total of 9 days. Like I said, we're not going to see a lot of cool codoms in here. There's not going to be any visual recessives, and this is a normal. But why I do this is so that I have a record that I produced this clutch, and I can show this video to anybody who may potentially in the future want to pick up an animal from this clutch. I hope people believe that I produce what I say I produce, but there's also always that chance that somebody might question who I am and what I'm doing here. So this one looks like a normal. That's a darker normal. And this is a lighter normal. If anybody knows the what a Het Albino does versus what a Het Candino does, please let me know. Maybe that'll help us determine why one of them is darker, one of them is brighter. Could just be polymorphism. You know, there's a lot of variations within the normal or the wild type. Alright, so moving on. It'd be so cool to hit some twins in here, because these eggs are really big. Another normal. So far I don't see anything in here that screams cinnamon. I mean, that first one was dark, but it just didn't look dark enough to be a cinnamon. And the pattern didn't look right either. Alright, we're almost out of eggs. We got 2 left. I know this is not quite as exciting as some of the other clutches, but like I said, I just want to do this, get this on camera, get this on the video. Another normal. We are missing on the cinnamons, guys. Where's a cinnamon? Statistically, half of this clutch should be cinnamon, because it's inheritable at a rate of 50%. Just like most genes, 50%. Maybe when these come out we can see if they're cinnamon or not, because right now they just all look normal. Yep, they just all look normal. Alright, well, that was anticlimactic. I don't even know if I need to show you guys what they look like out of the egg, but if there's anything that is unexpected, I'll definitely show that to you right after this. Otherwise, maybe we'll look at some other stuff. So of course we have stuff to show you. I totally forgot that this clutch is ready for an update. And this is the Het Sunset clutch. It's a sunset male that was paired to a Fire Orange Dream Jungle Woma Yellow Belly possible lace. Is that 4 genes? Orange Dream, Yellow Belly, Jungle Woma, Fire, possible lace. Okay, so 4 genes and then a possible lace. Now we did draw a few conclusions from this clutch, which I'll tell you in just a second, but I'm extremely happy with this. But first we got to get through the first 3 animals, which are, I believe, all be the same. I really wanted at least one of the 3 to be a lace, just so that I can say there's lace. Still not 100% sure that it's not lace, but looking at these 3, I'm not seeing a lot of evidence of it being lace. So I think this one is a yellow belly. You can see the head, there's a little bit of blushing right at the back. I don't know if that's it's just a yellow belly thing or what, but you can see the flames. They're not white, right? Inside here, let's see if we can find a better flame. Here we go. There's some flames. This is a great flame because the flame is not white, but it has some of this popcorning. So the flame is indication of the yellow belly, but then the popcorning is the indication of lace. It just doesn't have that much popcorn. And I think out of the 3 yellow bellies that I'm going to show you first, this one probably has the most popcorning. But I heard that Justin say you really have to let the animal have a few sheds, and then that helps determine if it is a lace or not, because after the first few sheds you'll see them get brighter. Of course, if this doesn't get brighter, then I will definitely conclude this to be a yellow belly. So here's the next one. Another yellow belly is what I'm thinking this is. Of course, I'm showing you these because at some point I may put some of these up for sale on Morph Market, and if I do, I want to have some kind of way to show off the animal. Now this one even has nicer flames. You can see how orange that flame is, and of course it does have a little bit of this popcorn thumbprint thing going on, a little bit more up here. You can see that right inside that flame. So it's really hard to think that I didn't hit lace on any of these animals, but at the same time the mom was listed as a possible lace. So I don't know, I guess I'm just you know, my expectations are just not matching reality here. So I do think right now this is another yellow belly Het Sunset. Both this one and the previous one are both females, and I did get a male out of it as well. So this one right here is the male, and he is the brightest of the 3 yellow belly Het Sunsets. This is the male, the other 2 are female, and you can see that he also has these orange flames. I think he's got a really nice one down here, but he is the brightest out of the 3. He does have more of the popcorning out of the 3, but still not as much as a very textbook looking lace. But again, we'll just have to wait for them to shed out a few times and then draw our conclusions then. So of this clutch, only one of them has not finished her shed yet, and you can see it's extremely wrinkly. The tub was a little bit dry, so I added some water, which is why I got water on my gloves now. But this one is a Orange Dream Yellow Belly, 100% Het for Sunset, and it's a female. Now don't ask me if any of these are going to go on Morph Market just yet. I have not decided, but you can see how beautiful this one is, and you can see a little popcorning here as well. But like I said, it's just not enough to really for me to say that it's lace. One of the other conclusions that I did draw from this clutch is that the female probably doesn't have fire. So the female right now, I can see yellow belly, that's for sure. We just saw 3 of them, plus this one, that's 4 with yellow belly. This one definitely is Orange Dreams, a yellow belly Orange Dream. And I think we'll have one more gene that we can conclusively or positively identify in the next animal.
All right, so I was a little too confident. I don't know if we can 100% positively identify this, but looking at that face, and what a cute little face, you can see right in between the nostrils and right under the nostrils is black pigment. And we have some black pigments right in between the heat pits on the side as well. Sometimes they connect, but this is definitely an orange dream, and I produced orange dreams before. I even produced supers, and they all seem to have a little bit of black, but not as much as this. And even with the super that I produced before, which I sold to a friend, so I was able to get a picture of it thanks to Ernest at Ern's Exotics. He sent me a picture, and the black was only in between the two nostrils and not below the two nostrils. And that was on a super orange dream. And this one is a single orange dream, so that's why I believe it to also have jungle woma. The jungle woma and the Mario are very similar to the point where most people can't tell them apart. Even Justin said so. Yeah, so you can use the same indicators, the same markers, the same characteristics for jungle woma and for Mario. And you can see that this is definitely an orange dream. The orange dream, this is the typical orange dream pattern, but the jungle woma pattern is very similar. There might be a little bit less black, meaning the black might be a little bit thinner. If it wasn't an orange dream, if it was just a pure jungle woma, I think that you would have a little bit of thinner blacks. But because this is an orange dream, and it does this with the orange dream, I guess. So, but the next one, guys, is going to help. Really drive the thought that there is jungle woma in this clutch. So I want to bring back this orange dream yellow belly that we saw. This is the one that I said didn't shed yet. So if that's orange dream yellow belly, if that's orange dream jungle woma, then this one has to be all three genes together. I don't quite see fire. Maybe this could be fire, but I just don't really quite see the fire. But I definitely see the orange flames, the orange coloration, and of course we have that little mustache. And this one is even more textbook mustache. You can see that it definitely comes down below the nostrils, spreads out, and it's got a lot more pigment on its heat pits on the side, to the point where it makes little triangles that look like teeth marks. So we have these three to use. It's nice, like I said, this is a really cool clutch because we have so much variation with these three. They all have orange dream, so that's the common denominator across these. But we have orange dream with yellow belly, orange dream with jungle woma is what I believe, and then of course this one has to be a step above this one and this one. So I'm guessing this to be the three banger: orange dream, jungle woma, yellow belly, and they are all female and all 100% het for sunset.
Oh man, that last girl is absolutely beautiful, and I do hope that one or two of these animals turn out to be lace, and if I do see indications of that, I'll be sure to give you guys an update. So make sure you guys stay tuned on this channel. Now, I don't remember what I'm going to be hatching next week, but what I do is I'll post the next few clutches that are going to hatch on my Facebook and on the communities page of this YouTube channel. So make sure you guys take a look at that when you get a chance and see what will be coming next. That about wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, you want to be informed of future uploads, make sure you're subscribed and ring the notification bell. As always, thanks for watching. Please share, and remember, Royals for life. Peace out.